It's here first from IPR News. I'm Megan McKinney. Fewer Iowans are enrolled in a federal food assistance program, and how is Central Iowa Waterworks doing with the lawn watering ban so far? It's Tuesday, June 23rd. Recent state data shows nearly 25,000 fewer people are enrolled in a federal food assistance program in Iowa than before the so-called One Big Beautiful Bill. IPR's Isabella Liu has more on the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, or SNAP.
The sweeping law reduces federal funding for the program by 20% and adds new work requirements. It bars certain immigrants, like refugees, from enrolling, and earlier this year, Iowa also narrowed what types of foods people can buy with SNAP dollars. John Bowler is a board chair of the Iowa Hunger Coalition. He says while some people have stopped qualifying for SNAP, others have stopped enrolling because of confusion around the new guidelines.
That confusion certainly drives, again, the decision to either continue on the program or apply at all. Some people might not even choose to apply just because they're assuming that they're not eligible when in fact they might be.
Bowler says the group is asking Iowa's congressional delegation to oppose further SNAP cuts and to work on restoring eligibility for people who lost it under the new law. I'm Isabella Liu, IPR News.
Governor Kim Reynolds has appointed a new Department of Health and Human Services director after Senate Democrats blocked the confirmation of former Director Larry Johnson. Craig Paulson, director of the Iowa Department of Management, will now also serve as HHS director, but he's made Johnson the principal deputy director of HHS and will delegate many duties to Johnson. Paulson says the agency needs experienced leadership to ensure continuity of critical services like Medicaid and child protection. But Senate Democratic leader Janice Weiner says Reynolds is circumventing the Senate's role by reestablishing Johnson as the de facto head of HHS. She says Democrats rejected Johnson over concerns about a lack of transparency and diminished health services. Reynolds says Democrats blocked Johnson for political reasons. It's been 2 weeks since the lawn watering ban went into effect for roughly 600,000 people in the Des Moines area. IPR's Rachel Kramer has this update.
Central Iowa Waterworks initiated the lawn watering ban on June 9th, saying its treatment plants were struggling to keep up with a spike in consumer demand and high nitrate concentrations in the Raccoon and Des Moines rivers. CIWW's executive director Tammy Madsen says customers have reduced their water usage, but the ban is still needed to preserve the drinking water supply. The Floor Drive plant's nitrate removal facility has been running for more than 160 days this year. The record is 177 days in 2015. The Regional Water Authority says the fastest way to reduce pressure on the system is through a ban on lawn watering, which typically consumes 40% of drinking water in the summer. I'm Rachel Kramer, IPR News.
Farmers upstream of the Des Moines region are eligible for cover crop incentives as part of state legislation to improve water quality in central Iowa. Secretary of Ag Mike Negg announced yesterday the plan provides cost share payments for both new and existing cover crop users of $25 an acre and increases the maximum eligibility acreage to 500 acres per farmer or landowner. Cover crops help reduce the runoff of nutrients into the watershed, which is used for drinking water by the Central Iowa Waterworks. The Iowa Capital Dispatch reports the money comes from part of a $319 million water quality investment package signed this year as part of the Iowa Department of Ag annual budget. The package, known as Farm to Faucet, will fund water quality monitoring, conservation practices in the Des Moines watershed, and water treatment infrastructure improvements. The Cover Crop program is the first of several conservation initiatives rolling out in the coming weeks, and the department says more programs will be announced. You're listening to Hear First from IPR. I'm Megan McKinney. Hey, thanks for listening today. I hope you have a great Tuesday.